WealthWave family. The holidays are over, you're going through your mail, clearing out all the usual end-of-year junk mail, store ads, and credit card offers. But somewhere after December 26th, one very important envelope is going to show up in your mailbox. It's from the Social Security Administration, and what you do next could have a major impact on your money in 2026. Here's the shocking truth. Nearly 4 out of every 10 Social Security recipients either ignore this letter, toss it aside, or don't take it seriously. And that single mistake can end up costing them thousands of dollars down the road. We're talking about denied loans, rejected housing applications, delayed or missed stimulus payments, and in some cases, even triggering unnecessary IRS problems. This is not just another piece of government paperwork. This document is one of the most important financial records you'll receive all year. And if you're one of the 75 million Americans collecting Social Security, SSDI, survivor benefits, or spousal benefits, what I'm about to explain could save you from months of stress and financial headaches. So stay with me, because in this WealthWave video, I'm going to break down exactly what's inside this envelope, why it matters more than ever for 2026, and the 5 critical steps you need to take the moment it arrives. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to WealthWave and turn on notifications so you don't miss any important updates about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, stimulus news, and money changes that directly affect you. Alright, let's get straight to it. Starting December 26th, the Social Security Administration begins mailing out SSA 1099 forms to beneficiaries here in the U.S. and SSA 1042S forms to beneficiaries living overseas. And I want to be very clear about this is not just a tax form. This document has become your financial passport for 2026. Here's why it matters so much. The SSA 1099 is the only official proof of your Social Security income that is universally accepted by banks, lenders, housing authorities, government agencies, and yes, even for any future stimulus payments that may be approved. If there is another stimulus, including the widely discussed $2,000 payment, this is one of the first documents agencies will use to verify eligibility. Now, some people say, I don't file taxes, so this doesn't apply to me. And that is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Whether you file taxes or not, this form still plays a major role in protecting your benefits and proving your income. The truth is, this document is more important now than it has ever been before, especially because of 3 major changes coming in 2026. First, new banking and anti-fraud regulations are requiring verified income documentation, even for basic financial services like refinancing, opening accounts, or adjusting direct deposits. Second, upcoming housing assistance and rental relief programs are expected to require official proof of benefit income, not screenshots or estimates. And third, and this is a big one, any future stimulus or relief payments will almost certainly rely on SSA income verification. Without this form, you could face delays, extra paperwork, or complete disqualification. Now let's talk about something a lot of people are overlooking: the Social Security Fairness Act, which passed in late 2025. This law eliminated the WEP and GPO reductions for millions of retirees. If you received back pay or adjusted monthly benefits because of this change, your SSA 1099 becomes extremely important. Why? Because those payments must match what the IRS has on file. If there's a mismatch and you don't catch it early, it can lead to IRS notices, confusion, or delays you absolutely don't want to deal with months later. This brings me to another critical point: accuracy. In 2025, the SSA rolled out a new payment processing system. While it improved speed, it also led to some reported discrepancies in benefit totals for certain recipients. That's why you must review every single number on your form as soon as it arrives. And here's the deadline you need to know. You typically have about 60 days to dispute errors before the information becomes locked in with the IRS. After that, fixing mistakes becomes much harder and much slower. Now let's talk about the stimulus rumors everyone keeps asking about. While nothing is officially approved yet, sources indicate that if a stimulus moves forward, the SSA 1099 will likely be used as verification. It proves both your benefit status and income level in one document. Without it, you could be waiting months or miss out entirely. But there's another side to this form that most people don't realize. It also plays a role in protecting you from identity theft and benefit fraud. Social Security fraud surged dramatically in 2025, and having this document allows you to quickly prove legitimate benefit history if something goes wrong. Let me share a real example that shows why this matters. One of our WealthWave viewers last year threw away her SSA 1099, thinking it wasn't important. A few months later, she tried to refinance her mortgage when interest rates dropped. The lender required official proof of Social Security income. She had to request a replacement, which took over 8 weeks. By the time it arrived, rates had gone up again, costing her thousands over the life of her loan. And that's not all. The SSA 1099 also shows Medicare premiums, tax withholdings, and deductions taken directly from your benefits. With Medicare changes coming in 2026, this information becomes crucial to ensure you're not being overcharged or misclassified. So what should you do when this document arrives? First, do not ignore it. Review it immediately. Check your name, Social Security number, total benefits paid, deductions, and withholding amounts. Second, make at least 2 copies, one physical and one digital. Replacement forms are currently taking 6 to 8 weeks, and delays can get even longer after January. Third, and this step is huge, compare it to last year's form. If you see more than about a 3% difference beyond your COLA increase, that's a red flag. It could mean an error, or it could mean you're owed money you haven't received yet. If you receive both Social Security and SSI, pay close attention. Your SSA 1099 reflects Social Security benefits only, not SSI. This distinction matters for eligibility calculations in 2026. Another major change coming: many state and local assistance programs will begin requiring SSA 1099 forms for verification. This includes utility assistance, property tax relief, and prescription discount programs. Missing this document could mean missing out on thousands in additional help. If your form doesn't arrive by mid-January, don't wait. After January 31, replacement requests spike and processing times double. The fastest way to request a replacement is through your My Social Security account, but keep in mind requests are typically processed Monday through Thursday. Yes, electronic versions are available online, but many organizations still require the official mailed copy, so don't rely on digital access alone. As we wrap up, here's one final WealthWave tip that can save you serious stress. Create a dedicated Social Security document folder right now. When your SSA 1099 arrives, that's where it goes immediately. That one habit can save you hours of frustration later in the year. Now I want to hear from you. Are you ready for these changes? Have you ever had issues with Social Security paperwork or missing documents? Drop a comment below and let the WealthWave community know. If this video helped you, hit the like button, share it with someone who receives Social Security benefits, and make sure you're subscribed to WealthWave for trusted updates that protect your money and your future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next WealthWave video.